The funeral was today, so Kim along with Ron both looked at the fetus of what was once growing inside of Kim. Looking at it made Kim and Ron both sad. They both headed outside of the bunker, to which it was a few feet away from the clearing on where they had planned to bury Monique and the unborn child that didn't have a chance at life. Chico placed Monique's limbless body in the hole that was dug by Wade, and Kim placed the fetus beside her best friend. Everyone was surrounding the grave of their losses. Wade spoke up soon after. "We are here today to mourn the loss of Monique and Kim and Ron's unborn child. Monique's death was unexpected because she died in battle, but she did manage to sacrifice herself for others to live. Kim and Ron's child never got to develop into a baby due to Kim having a miscarriage, but he or she would have had a difficult life growing up living in the bunker. Only if the child lived, they would have to be shielded from the demons for their safety. But as the demons roam Earth, they will look down upon us and know that we will survive, but without losses along the way," Wade stated. "This is the worst pain of my life. After losing my mother as well, we all expected to survive the demon apocalypse together. But after Monique died, I lost the baby I had growing inside of me, and I am broken because of all this. And my heart will never be full without holes in it from the loss of them and my mother. Monique, I wish that cyber demon didn't kill you. If I could turn back time, I would have died for your safety, but we all know that never happened. I am still alive today because God has taken you at a bad time," Kim said as some sobs were heard from Bonnie, including Ron's mother. "I realize that not all of us will survive the demon apocalypse. Hell, someone could die today, tomorrow, next month. Who knows when someone will die? At least they will still be here, but we can't see them as they can see us. And to my unborn child, I wish me and Ron got to meet you at full term. True, you would have had to grow up living in a bunker to be shielded from the demons, but Ron and I would have raised you and loved you every day. But now that you never will get that chance, I do hope you see Monique and my mom up there. Until then, I will see you on the other side someday." Kim finished her speech as Ron was having his turn to speak. "Monique and I, along with Rufus, weren't as close as Kim was, but she and I were pretty good friends, and that would help each other out. It was shocking losing Monique to the cyber demon, but she would have sacrificed her life for Kim and I, along with those involved in her death. I do hope she's watching over us and making sure we make it through the demon apocalypse. And to the unborn child that Kim was carrying, I never got to meet him or her full term. Sure, you would have had to grow up living in the bunker, shielded by the demons, but you would have had the best life Mom and Dad could ever give," Ron said. Ron's mother continued to cry while his father comforted her as Bonnie was being comforted by Draken. "I know we may not all make it alive, but my son or daughter one day, I will see you on the other side. Just make it across the Rainbow Bridge safely." Ron sniffled as he hugged Kim. Then it was Shigo's turn to speak. "I was involved in Monique's death. We were all trying to kill the cyber demon, but Monique just couldn't dodge that rocket in time. It blew her limbs off and she passed due to blood loss and the impact from the rocket. Even though we were enemies in the past, she and Kim were awesome friends. I hope she'll be watching over us and give us a sign that she's in heaven. And when I was involved when Kim had a miscarriage, I feel her pain because I went through it before the demons took over Earth. Draken and I weren't trying for a baby. It happened without me knowing I was pregnant till that happened." Shigo began, sniffling a little bit as some tears streamed down her face. "I understand what Kim is going through, and we're all going to grieve with her through this. Thick and thin, we will stay strong, although I would have been on to Kim's child if it made it to full term. I know we will meet it again someday. See you on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge." After Shigo finished her speech, Wade buried Monique and Kim and Ron's unborn child. Doomguy was on guard the whole time as they were outside the bunker, keeping an eye out for any demons that may be nearby. When everyone headed back inside the bunker, Doomguy was the last one to follow suit, only making sure no demons were around. Inside the bunker, Dementor was in a holding cell. Doomguy was back on guard duty. He was making sure that Dementor didn't try escaping or anything to harm anyone. Dementor looked up at Doomguy, gave off an evil glare at him. "When will you ever stop stalking me?" Dementor snarled. "Maybe when you're in jail, but not when the demons are out," Doomguy scoffed. "Hey guys, were you able to find me in California? How were you able to find me in California, despite leaving you clues to find me? I thought the cannons in Cali would have prevented me from being found," Dementor asked. "We had a feeling it was in the canyons, but we managed to get a signal in the mines to find you," the Doomguy stated as he lit up a cigarette. Dementor tried to sneakily reach to get Doomguy's pistol from his weapon belt, but Doomguy slapped his hand away. "Don't even try it, Buster. You won't be able to get out of jail here. There are security cameras everywhere in this bunker, and lasers and turrets, so you are fucked if you even think about trying to escape. You will be asked questions as soon as my friends are ready for you," Doomguy said. Just then Dr. Draken along with Wade entered the prison, heading for Professor Dementor's cell. They opened the door and Dr. Draken was holding him by the cuffs so he wouldn't be able to get away. "Why am I being taken out of jail?" Dementor asked. "We are going to question you," Dr. Draken answered. "For what?" Professor Dementor asked, dumbfounded. "Don't play shit with us, Dementor. You know what we mean." Draken snarled as he urged Dementor to continue walking. Doomguy followed while armed in case if Dementor tried anything to escape or any other sinister things. In the interrogation room, Dementor was on a chair, cuffed and couldn't move. He looked around to see Draken enter the room with Shigo and Wade. He looked to see Doomguy guarding the way in and out of the room. Dementor knew that if he tried to escape, Doomguy would not hesitate to shoot him. Shigo and Draken and Wade joined Dementor at the table, sitting in front of him. Wade got the recording device to record everything Professor Dementor tells them. "All right, you may interrogate him," Wade said as he pressed the record on the device. "Now, Professor Dementor, we have met again as you can see," Dr. Draken began. "You probably know why you're here, do you?" "Yeah, I'm not stupid," Dementor scoffed. "You have been taken into custody as we are questioning you about the demons you have unleashed," Draken stated. "Now, why did you want to unleash the demons?" "I wasn't being challenged enough by Kim Possible and her sidekick, so I had to come up with a brilliant plan," Dementor answered. "Oh, bother. He goes again, trying to outsmart us, Dr. D," Shigo sighed and muttered. "And you used a book about demons worshipping to unleash them?" Dr. Draken replied, questioning Dementor. "Of course I did. I snuck into Dolph Killigan's home to get the book. I unleashed the demons there while he was on vacay," Dementor replied. "You were trying to get us all killed by the demons by turning the world into a demon apocalypse?" Shigo asked. "I only wanted them to kill Kim Possible and her sidekick. I don't know what caused the apocalypse to happen, but it happened," Dementor explained, as Shigo slammed her fist onto the table. "Don't bullshit us, Dementor. We know you had something to do with the demon apocalypse. You just don't want to say it to our faces, do you?" Shigo sneered. "Dementor, give us the real answers and not bullshit us," Dr. Draken added. "I don't even know," Dementor replied while hyperventilating. This got Shigo to grab onto Dementor by the neck, like if she was going to snap his neck to instantly kill him. One of her hands glowing green as she was ready to strike. She was sure not letting Dementor off scot-free. "Give us the real answer. Otherwise I'll be happy to roast you alive and feed your corpse to the demons out there," Shigo shouted. "No, not being fed to the demons," Dementor pleaded, but Shigo grabbed his neck tighter. "I'm gonna give you this last chance to spit it out. Tell me what caused the demon apocalypse," Shigo snarled. Dementor had to fight for his life. If he didn't want to be killed by Shigo and have his corpse fed to the demons, he knew he was busted. So there was no getting out of this one without dying. All right, I'll tell you. Just let me go," Dementor replied, struggling to breathe. "Huh, that's what I thought," Shigo said, as she dropped Dementor on the ground. He coughed for a few minutes before getting his breathing back from Shigo cutting off his air circulation. "When I was unleashing the demons, the Icon of Sin made a deal with me," Dementor stated. "Go on," Dr. Draken replied. "He said that he would unleash the demons to kill Kim Possible, but he went out of control and started the demon apocalypse, Professor Dementor added. I did try to stop him, but he unleashed the demons across Earth. So this was all the icon of sin? How do we stop it? Shigo questioned. You will need to find him and kill him, and when you do, no more demons will be unleashed, Dementor replied. And what that would have everything go back to normal? Is that what you're saying? Dr. Draken replied, questioning Dementor. Yes, but the demon count will lower when you kill the icon of sin, Dementor answered. Alright, I think we got enough answers from you. We'll share it with the others. Doomguy, take Dementor back to his cell, Shigo ordered, as she and Draken walked out with Wade of the interrogation room. Doomguy grabbed Dementor and escorted him back to his cell, where he was on jail duty to make sure Dementor didn't do anything. Wade shared the info Shigo and Draken got from Professor Dementor to Kim and the others. They know now that the Icon of Sin is who they need to find to end the demon apocalypse. Everyone was shocked when they heard about the Icon of Sin unleashed the demons across Earth. But that was partially Dementor's plan, but most of it was blamed on the Icon of Sin.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Ms. Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.